Yo, what's up? How we doing? What's up, NoDev176? How's it going? Hope you're doing good today. Doing more work on this. Okay. Today, we got a few things. I have a list again that I gotta copy over. So we have this, which we could do if we wanted. We got all this as well. Hold on. Okay. What's my game about? It's like a steal a brain rot type game. I'll show you in a second. Let me just add all this stuff. It's not this. Yo! Thanks for the sub. W? that. We got a few things. I think I might have already done this actually. I don't know if that's done. Alright. Here, I'll show you. Okay. So we go and test. It's kind of like Steel Brain Rot, where like items spawn and stuff, but then you run like your own pawn shop and stuff, and you can like bargain with the customers and like items gain value over time and stuff. Yeah, I'll show you. So we get like one of these items, we'll get this key. So you grab it, right? And you can see like 16k or 12k, right? The 12k is the discounted price if you want to take the chance, right? And it's a really high chance because it's an uncommon and like I'm a high rebirth, so I have a higher bargain chance on items and stuff. But anyways, if you take the chance, there's a chance that it doesn't work and then he just walks away and you don't get the item. Or you could just get the guaranteed price, right? But it's kind of like a bargain because like pawn shop and stuff. But anyways, we'll just take the chance. Worked out. And then you get the key and it gains value over time, as you can see. Like 19k, 23k, 26k, and so on, right? Every second, you know. And then at some point, whenever you want, you can grab it and then bring it over to this guy over here. You can talk to him. And then he'll give you a chance to bargain if you want, or get the guaranteed thing. If you bargain, and it fails, the shop closes for 30 seconds, and you have to wait 30 seconds to sell anything again, right? We'll actually take the chance. You can see there, 69% chance, but it failed. And it's closed for 30 seconds. But then if you sell it, obviously you get the money, use the money to buy more things, and so on. So yeah, that's basically the game. The premise of the game. I hope all that makes sense. Hold on. Okay. I think my headset's low on battery. I hope it doesn't die while I'm streaming. Because that'd be bad. But it's fine. Yeah. It's pretty cool, I think. Okay. First I want to check this cooldown thing. Today we're just doing a bunch of little like bug fixes and minor changes and stuff. No major updates today. But we got a whole list of stuff to look at and change and all that. Okay, yeah, I did raise this from 0.5 to 1, so that's already done. Also, all of this can be removed. Make Christmas UI say redeemed if applicable. Okay. Okay, I can do this. Is it, if I just set it to this and then you clone it, will that work? Or do I have to? Oh wait, that's actually really good. In that case, hold on. Undo what I did. Persistent. And then we're just gonna wait. Oh, never mind. Yeah, instead of this, I think we'll just do. Can I? Okay. Cause I don't know if it saves it if I clone it. If I set it here, I don't know. So just in case, I'll just add it here. And same with this. And that should be good. Cause the reason I'm doing this, so if you don't know what I'm doing with persistent player and stuff and like streaming mode, basically when you join a game and like you have bad render distance, you know, models far away unload. But doing this makes it where no like these certain models will never unload. So that way there's no like bugs with it or anything. So yeah. Anyways, still don't know why it sends chats twice sometimes. Still don't understand that, but whatever. Okay, well there's that. Christmas UI, we can do this. Down here, basically I wanted a text label. Give me the size and position of this. I'll do that, and then I can say redeemed. Redeemed label. Whoops, not background color. We're going text color. I did actually have that problem yesterday since my zones didn't load because I didn't set the streaming mode. I didn't know multiple modes even existed. Yeah. So, yeah, it's a big issue with like client stuff, right? Because obviously if someone's client's not loading something really far away and then you try to reference that thing on the client, it's not going to exist. So you just use streaming modes. Whatever you need to exist at all times, you just set it to persistent. And then you'll have no problems. And like this map, like all the walls and stuff. Hold on. Um, Obviously like the walls and stuff, that doesn't matter. Like that can be streamed out and like the floor and like whatever, right? The trees, but like the plots, those are necessary. So those need to exist. So yeah, basically just anything you reference on the client that you need to be there. Okay, now we need to make redeem label visible if you've already redeemed it. Which would be in Christmas Quest Controller. Google has, Hold on. Yeah. I gotta see. I mean, one thing you could do technically if you don't want to stream it at all times is just check for like child added and stuff. And see if it gets added at some point. That's another thing you can do. But yeah. Okay. Oh, I can check if this exists. Yes. Does this exist? No, it doesn't. I can make it exist though. Oh, I forgot to put the music back on. My bad. There we go. Yeah. No, I don't. Never really cared to use it. I tried it once. Like I get it. I get why people use it, but I just don't feel a need for it. Like I'm fine without it. I don't know. Oh my god, what a voice crack. I don't know. But yeah, I just don't really have a need for it. If you ask me, I think it's overused. Or like overhyped, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I see a lot of people. I'm not like, again, I get the need for it, but I see a lot of people that feel like or I get why people use it, but I see a lot of people that like they act like it's needed, like it's necessary, or else you don't know what you're doing or something. But like that's just not true. I like Roblox Studio because it's simpler to me. Like you can, I don't know. I feel like a lot of people use VS Code just because they want to feel professional and not actually because it's functionally better. And while it can be functionally better, I'm just saying I feel like a lot of people use it. Yeah, that's what that's basically what I'm saying with they want to feel professional. They don't actually care about the functionality, even if there is there is functionality, but yeah. You get what I'm saying. Um yeah. But I've met, some of the best programmers I know don't even use Rojo. So, primarily at least. They've used it here and there, but they don't need it. But yeah. A lot of people come in this stream though and bring that up. And I'm always like, I get it, but I just don't care. I don't know. Anyways. Hold on actually. just do this. I don't even need that. I don't think. If do I have a tier list of my top 3 coders? Hold on. I actually put out a tweet about this. At least, well, okay. There's Roblox and then there's not Roblox. The greatest programmer of all time off Roblox is Terry Davis. That guy is crazy. Well, was, I guess. He's dead now, but he was insane. This guy built his own operating system using his own programming language with his own compiler, all from scratch.
So,
Hold on. Look, this guy, this guy was goated. He, okay, you can see from one of these titles alone. He's a little unhinged. He was like unironically schizophrenic and stuff. So if you watch his videos, like just beware, warning. He's a little unhinged sometimes, but he's like the GOAT. He's insane. Anyways, that's my GOAT off Roblox. On Roblox though, hold on, I got you. I gotta find the tweet. I put out a tweet about this, about my Mount Rushmore of Roblox programmers, at least YouTubers. Give me one sec. Here we go. Right here. So this guy had tweeted, right? It was like Mount Rushmore of scripting YouTubers. And these guys are good, don't get me wrong. I literally watch Dirt Monster 83 sometimes. Quaker Tom's really good. Crusherfy is really good. I don't know a ton about Brawl Dev, but I've seen some of his stuff. He's pretty decent. But these are my goats. Slate Nick, loves Slate Nick. I want to meet him. Like, he's insane. B Ricey, really good. I learned a lot from B Ricey, especially object-oriented programming. I learned from B Ricey. Sufi Connor, he's kind of insane. He does a lot of long form. Like he'll make like hour-long videos, just making entire systems and stuff. And he's really good at it. And he's also dropped a lot of open source stuff. And then ByteBlocks is really good. I like ByteBlocks. ByteBlocks yaps a bit. He's kind of like me. I feel like I tend to yap a lot. ByteBlocks is similar in that way. He'll just yap about random stuff, but he's really good. But yeah, this is my Mount Rushmore of Roblox programmers, programming YouTubers, I guess. How's it with TS and Roblox? Like type checking and stuff? It's pretty it's pretty okay. I will say IntelliSense isn't great. But anyways, yeah. Cool Slayer? I don't know who that is. I can't lie. But yeah, those are my goats. Do if wait. Yeah. We're gonna go all of this false. We'll even do this as well. Yeah. Oh. Well, I don't know. I don't write any TypeScript on Roblox. So I don't know. I can't attest for that. I think I've seen it though, but yeah, I don't know much about it on Roblox. Whoops. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? What do I think of AI age verification? I think it's really bad for the platform. Like there's good intention, but it basically gives bad people a way, like they can just lie about their age, like a 20-year-old or like a 30-year-old or something, right? An adult can lie about their age and then be able to talk with 14-year-olds because they'll like their like age verification will give them 14, and then they just have a way to talk with a bunch of 14-year-olds, which is really bad, obviously. Again, I think like I can see the thought process, but it's just bad execution. I know type of is slower. To be honest, I don't know the exact difference. I just know that they give you different things. Like, what's a good example? Like if you do type vector3.new, or wait, let me print it. Right, it gives you vector, but then if you do type of vector3.new, it gives you vector3. So I guess type of gives you like the more specific type in a way. That might be wrong. I just know that they give you different things. I can tell you that much. I don't know the specific. I do know I've heard that type of is slower though. So like if you can, then use type over type of. Like I think type of would also give table. Yeah. Type of, like if I use type of here, it would give table as well. But obviously again, speed. So yeah. Yeah. It's kind of like that with a lot of things. There's a lot that I don't know why it works, just that it works that way. You know? Which is annoying because like with the videos I make, I almost never want to make a video on something that I don't know why it works because I like being able to explain it. But yeah, so sometimes I'll like do some research before making a video on a topic so that I know exactly why it works that way, and then I can explain better. Anyways, this should work, I believe. I will check there. Hmm. have a nightlight service? Oh, but that's just for night lights. That's not. Type return only. Type returns only Lua types, and type of supports Roblox specific types. Oh, that makes sense. So type of is like luau, and then type is Lua, in a way. What do you think vector 3, or I guess vector 3 wouldn't be part of luau, would it? Type vector 3 is like Roblox specific. I don't know. So I guess just Roblox specific. Type of is Roblox specific. Okay, anyways. Why do you think vector 3 is a luau type of vector instead of user data? I don't know. I don't know. Probably because of what he just said. I don't know. I might have to make a new service for this, for what I need to do. I'm gonna take inspiration from this. Lighting priority. Sure. Don't need this. If you use your own plugin loader or package? I use my own. So I used to use Knit. That's why everything I do is kind of organized in the way Knit is. But of course Knit was archived, so I had to make my own. And it's heavily inspired by Knit. I have this one server script that loads everything. This does everything. And it loads all my modules, all that. Oh, and I have one client script as well. I mean, I have little client scripts as well, like this stuff for like this is for like scaling UI strokes and stuff. But yeah, that doesn't like load anything. But in terms of all the modules, I have this. I have these ragdoll scripts too, but that's because it's like some like open source system. Anyways, and then yeah, I have this client script which loads everything on the client, all the client modules. So yeah, I use my own loader, made all this myself. It's kind of funny actually that this says April 28th, 2025, because I think I made it sooner than that technically. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, you can actually see the client script was made like a month later, because at first I wasn't using client modules. On the client, I didn't use any modules. I just used client local scripts, and then I decided to change to controllers one day. Okay. Okay. Register will have the property name. I guess we could do info. Yeah. Wait. Oh my gosh. Wait, I'll just do. Yeah. Priority. I remind you why Studio is kind of painful. No Git? Yeah. That is true. I have to manually add any packages, basically. But it's fine. I make a lot of stuff myself anyways, and if I add a package, it's like, whatever. I do it like every now and then. Though, whenever I start a new project, I guess one thing that would be nice is to have all my stuff in like in a GitHub repository or a bunch of repositories and then, you know, grab it. Whereas in this case, I have to like just I have like a Roblox place with like all of my modules and then I just get them from there if I need. But it's fine. Yeah, this should work. Hold on. See, in this case, you use type of. Okay, Bob. Hold on, let me check. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah. And then. Oh, I also need the object name, if it's lighting or if it's a child. Which could be, I guess this. Like, yeah. If, Okay. Well, I guess with that I could do... Make sure the object's property is the same type as the property value. Cool. That should all be good. Could also make... Dude, all I did was DM you about it. I didn't even, like, do anything. I just told you to be careful in the future. That's literally all I did. Like, careful with what you say. That's all I did. You're acting like I gave him, like, money or something. There we go. And in that case, I could do this. Self info object name. Cool. Okay. Sorry that I have empathy. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say. What am I doing? Working on this game right now. Coding. This little steal a brain rot type game. Okay, I'm not saying that. Calm down, Bob. This guy, bruh. We'll add. Why do I sound so low? I don't know. My mic is just low, I guess. Okay, there goes the chat again. Refreshing for some reason that I still don't know why. But I don't know. My mic's just like low. It's just like that. Okay, I don't know what you want me to do. Do you want me to talk like this? Is this better, Bob? I don't know what you want from me. Genuinely, what do you want me to do? I could try. Can I turn the sound up? Input. Hold on. Wait, is this better? Is this better? Is this better? Is this louder? Bob, is this louder? Is this better? Is this good? Is this good, Bob? Is this better? Is this louder? What do you mean where? It's my friend, bruh. He's a little unhinged sometimes. Okay, but is this better? 10 times better? Okay, good, cool. I don't know why they're, you know, whatever. I hope it's not picking up my fan though, cause it's hot in this room. I don't want to turn the fan off. But it's probably picking it up. And if it is picking up it, oh my gosh, if it is picking it up, I hope it's not like bad. I don't know. Whatever. It's fine. Okay. Um, Back to this. Change what back? The sound? Like the volume? They told me to turn it up. So is it too loud or is it too quiet? I could turn it down a little bit. Like not to where it was, but like, I don't know. Like that, maybe? Hold on. Okay, I don't know. Just turn your sound down, I guess. Because apparently for other people it's too quiet, so I don't know what to do. Okay, I gotta lock in, bruh. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? This will be... No. Do I consider myself a good developer? Depends on the day, to be honest with you. Typically, yeah. I think I'm a fairly good programmer. The name of the object, which will include the name of the property and the value of the property. Okay. Oh wait, no, you know what? It'll include registry info. Why not Rojo? Once again, I see the benefits to Rojo, but I just don't care to use it. I'm perfectly fine with Roblox Studio. I don't know. Yeah. Well, I see the benefit, I just don't care enough. Okay, Bob, when have you ever asked me to code you anything that was reasonable for me to take time out of my day to do? Never developed software besides Roblox. To an extent, yeah. I mean, I've learned some stuff here and there off Roblox. Wait, I need to include like the default properties. So I guess here. um. Okay, instead of sending the name. No, I can't do that. Hmm. Okay, down here. The shortcuts aren't the worst. I don't know. It's whatever. I just have no problems with it. It's like, whatever. Um. No, I don't know how to do this to set the. This isn't gonna work. Because I need to set back to the default property. You know what? No, yeah. Set default property. Yeah. It's kind of motivating to build normal environment system for them. It's probably gonna be the first one. Yeah. I don't use any AI, by the way. AI. Well, that's a lie. I use a little, if I'm like doing something really complicated with like a lot of math, I'll get like ChatGPT to give me the math, but then I like heavily edit the code anyways. But 99% of the time I use no AI. I'm against AI in the sense that it sucks and will never write as good of code as I could write. And that's not even me bragging, it's just AI sucks. Okay. Oh my gosh. What the? Oh. Okay. Dude, I've tried various AI things. They all suck, bruh. They don't understand context. They give outdated code. It might work, but it's not good code. Also, the whole thing of like giving good context, you need to give too much context to the point where it's not even worth it at that point. And even if you give a lot of context, still it won't be great. It won't be as good as it can be. Like, it's just not good. Okay, if no. Sure. No, never mind. I will just do registry info. Object name, property value. Get the default property. Wait, no, I'm dumb. This would be the value, duh. Tween info priority. One. Okay. I guess I could do this here. Make the priority 0 for default. And this would just overtake it. Okay. No. Yeah, okay. Attempt get default property. No, this isn't what I wanted. Sorry, someone knocked on my door. Yes, I did sponsor this game. It currently has sponsors right now. It's been getting home recommendations though. Hold on. Okay, sorry. Someone was at my door. Okay. I put in like 30 ad credits a day. Right now though, as I was saying, it's been getting home recommendations. It says 65 concurrent right now. With just ads, it was averaging like 20. And it still has ads, but you know, there's an extra 40 on top of it, which is really nice. Starting to get that home rec. Overall though, I don't know, like maybe around 200 ad credits across 2 to 3 weeks. It's been like 2.5 weeks, I think. So yeah. Okay. Not this. I want... No. Oh my god, what am I doing? 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 Okay, there. Oh no, we want to get the true. Sorry, type up. Cool, I think this should work. And then right here we could do this with set default property, object name, set default property, property name. And then same down here. Hello? Oh, you know what, we'll put it here. And then You know what? Yeah, we'll do this. This is less than this, then boom. In which case I could just do if not this or this, then do this. Let's do cool. Am I building maps by myself or pay someone? I work with my friend. He built all this, and he builds like everything for all the games we do. We work together like as a duo. Co-owning everything, all that. Both make percentages, you know, all that. What's up, Jake's alt account 897? How's it going? How you doing today? Hope your day's going well. No, it's not Bob. It's someone else that has yet to tune into the stream. What's up, Bets? Am I hiring when this is done? Probably not, to be honest. We're just kind of making stuff on our own. The most I like hire for is like commissions with like thumbnails or like sometimes animations, sometimes graphics. Even then I do a lot of animation or graphics, but the most we'll do is like commission people, but we don't ever really hire anyone. When are you being added to the game, Bets? I don't know. Okay, after this, comparing the priorities and stuff, then we have all the properties to change, including the default, in which case we loop through that. For object name, properties, for property name, property info, which would be registry info in properties do. What's the next update gonna be? Well, right now this is just like a bunch of like minor bug fixes and changes and stuff. The next big update though, this is probably gonna be stuff within this. Increase max rebirth, new rarity, and might do an admin abuse thing as well. We'll see. You know how it is with people who hire on Roblox Discords? Do they need real programmers, or most of the time they want script kiddos? Uh, I don't know. I think they probably need real programmers, but a lot of people on Discord, like in Hidden Devs, for example, can't afford real programmers. So, take that as you will, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, in this case, we'll get property info. I guess we could just do object name. If object, then property. If type object, type of object, property name does not equal instance. No, because a property could be an instance, but I just don't want to see if it's a child. Oh, does not equal instance. Or parent does not equal object. That might be a better way to do it, right? So if it's an instance, make sure the parent of it isn't the object itself. I don't know. No, because you could still technically have a property that's the child of the object. Ugh. There's gonna be like no cases with lighting where that happens though. Is there any lighting object that would have like a specific case with this? Also, I need to do this here. Okay. It's hard to know what this community want or mean. Yeah. I don't know, man. I think people on Discord want real programmers but can't afford it, so they end up with not real programmers, inexperienced programmers, all that. Oh, I guess I should check this here probably, right? Nah, it's fine. Yeah, then that should work, I think. Though I guess I would tween it as well with the tween info. What's up, Cinny? How's it going? Yeah, I could tween it as well. If it can be tweened, which you shouldn't send the tween info if it can't be tweened anyways. If property info dot tween info, then yeah. Oh, let's just set it normally. Okay. I think this should all work then. Oh yeah, I need this. It's had a little like AI assistant for a while. It's kind of ass, but occasionally it knows what I want to autofill. I mean it's always had like obviously like if you do script and then dot, like it always has this stuff. But like see like the gray, I assume that's what you're talking about, right? Like it autofills and if I hit like tab. But obviously like this doesn't even make sense, by the way. This like wouldn't even this isn't even something that exists. But yeah, like occasionally it'll autofill something that's exactly what I wanted, like it just did up here. But yeah. Well, yeah, because AI wasn't a thing back in 2018, so I assume it wouldn't have that. But yeah. Okay. Now. Now I need to use this with the events. Over here. Basically anything that uses lighting or its children. It's like all of this stuff. Oh, you know what I could do? Actually, never mind. I lied. Mainly just want this. I don't want to do anything with the clock time. I think I'll leave that the way it is. Density, glare, haze. Let's go lighting priority service. Go down here. Yeah. Oh wait, I was gonna change it. I think from having this. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, this is right. Object name, property value. What was it again? Density, glare, haze. Do like a 3 priority, probably. And then 2 more for glare and haze. And on the reverse, just unregister those. Oh wait, they need different names. Duh. I forgot. Okay. Cool. There's that. We go here, which has, okay. You know, I'll worry about that in a bit. Let me do the main 3 first. So we have lighting, atmosphere, and sky. Okay. This first. We'll do lighting first. Lighting info 1 is for sky only. Okay. Atmosphere. We got a lot for atmosphere. True. The Almighty Show. You're watching me cook. That's what you're watching. Dude, Cinny. Me and a bunch of other people are joining a like football fusion league. And I'm the QB. It's gonna be crazy. We've been playing a lot of scrims, like me and like, I mean there's probably like 20 people in the Discord server, but we'll get like, we had like 14 people. We played a 7v7 yesterday, just like a private server scrim. And it's just a bunch of people in like the row baseball, row wiffle ball, row football community. Just like a bunch of people I know. and they know and stuff. I could invite you. I could invite you. We'll have like a scrim tonight. We've been doing nightly scrims. It's been really fun actually. But the scrims have been kind of like tryouts for like when we join a league, or not necessarily tryouts, but like deciding who's gonna start, right? And I was named the first string QB, so you know, not to flex or anything, but I'm kind of cracked. Though if you join, I might like fall off, because apparently I do worse whenever you're on my team. Apparently I start to sell once I play with you. Because you always tell me how much I suck whenever I'm pitching and give up a homer. But yeah, it's kind of fire. They were talking about joining LFG. I'm like, bro, I've not played in a football league in years. You expect me to go straight into LFG? Like, let's start with a side league first, please. And then maybe we'll see how we do, and then go to LFG. Do not go straight to the main league. Okay, skybox orientation and moon angular size. Look at that, the AI's cooking. Oh my gosh, the AI's cooking. See, times like that, the AI's really nice. You know? Like I said, occasionally, it'll do exactly what I need. But then other times, it has no idea. Angular size 16. Okay, I think that should be good for Blood Moon. And I just need to unregister everything. Just copy all this, move it up here. Here, wait, Sunny, I'll send you an invite to the server. You'll know some people in here. There's a couple OFLers as well that you probably would recognize. Any successful games? Depends what you define as success. I have a game with 66 million visits. Hold on, let me check. I mean, I made this game, but it got taken down. It doesn't actually have 639 players. It has 0 right now, because it's banned. But I did make it. This is my group. Not billion. Million. If I had 66 billion visits, bruh, I would not be streaming right now. Let me tell you that much. Anyways. Okay. Blood Moon, Thunderstorm done. Let me do Blizzard. And then I can test this. Liar's not Club. Oh my gosh. Liar's Table. Liar's Bar is the Steam game. I mean Liar's Table, the Roblox game. But yeah. That's me. We're gonna do atmosphere and lighting. Need all this. Script name. Sphere density. Not 5, 3. You call that a success? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I think the fact it's banned, it kind of makes it a little worse, but it's okay. It was alright while it was up. No, it got banned for something that doesn't even exist in the game. I posted a video talking about it. You could watch that if you want to know the reasoning and how annoying it was and stuff. Here. I don't know. I don't feel successful. Dude, if I was successful, I'd be making thousands of dollars a month right now. But right now I'm broke. If I was successful, I would be in Finland right now, Cinny. I'd be chilling in a cabin in northern Finland. Cindy, are you still the commissioner of OFL? Takes time? Yeah, it does. It's alright. We'll get there eventually. Last one. Decay. Fart Dart is Kaz-Ez, by the way. Or Kaz-Easy, whatever. I always say it Ez in my head, okay? But that's who that is. Okay, and then I need the lighting, which is brightness. Okay. Same tween info as well. Okay. Look at these guys in chat yapping about Roblox football, bro. Swear. Okay. That should all work. I still need to do it for these two as well. But I kind of want to test it and make sure it's working as is. So we'll see. Ooh, wait. It's fire. It's working. And if I stop, Blood Moon, it goes back to the white fog. Well, let's go. And then when Blizzard ends, it should go back to normal. Fire! It's working, guys. Let's go. That wasn't all a waste. Okay, I need to do it on Retro Slop and Raining Tacos now. These two events. Atmosphere. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh yeah, then lighting twin. Which is just this. Okay. Uses lighting info. Lighting outdoor ambient. And same thing with brightness. Let me unregister both of them right here. Cool. And then atmosphere. Some guy just took an exotic and left the game and it disappeared. Try rejoining the game. Because it should give it back to you. The model might have disappeared, but you might still have it. Because that doesn't even make sense. Okay, well that's just unlucky, to be honest with you. I don't know what you want me to do about that. I can't like undo the prompt or like cancel the purchase. It's just a skill issue. He just played you. He knew you were opening his gate and he left. You got cooked. What can I say? How does the game suck because you got cooked? See, you're just mad. You're mad you got cooked and you're taking it out on the game. .05, 0.35. That's toxic, to be honest. Okay, and then finally, sky. Right here. Cool. Okay. Now, last one. And we don't have much with it. That's cool. Thankfully. It's just ambient, lighting ambient. Is it Tween Info 1? No, it's Tween Info. Or lighting info, sorry. And then cool. That should work. Made a whole system for one single bug fix. Crazy. It's a fire system though. Okay. Oops. Okay, it didn't change the moon image for some reason. And I don't know why. That's weird. You know what, we'll just go back to this. Sure, whatever. Actually, no. I'm gonna make this work. Yeah, this doesn't include a tween info, so why would that happen? Okay. But why doesn't it set it to begin with? Oh. And info.tweeninfo does not equal nil. Okay. Wait, no. Start event, thunderstorm. Start blood moon. End blood moon. What the? Oh, does the thunderstorm make it big? Why is it still red? Why is it still red? Yo, what? What happened? What's making it red? It's the atmosphere. Why is it still red? Shouldn't it still be red? Why is it still red? It's okay, I'll figure this out. I don't need to print this anymore. Blood moon. If this does not equals instance, or does equal instance, and the property does not equal object. If tween info, if not tween info. Why is that happening? What? Whatever. Atmosphere color, atmosphere color. There wasn't a problem with this before, so why is there a problem with it now? Start. Okay, we have to wait a second for the events to load. Thunderstorm, 60 seconds. Start event, blood moon, 60 seconds. End event, blood moon. End event, thunderstorm. Why is it still red? Oh my gosh. Dude, what? Maybe I know why, but I don't know. No, I don't know why. Because it sets this, right? When it first, yeah, on all of them. Dude, I don't understand this. I might have to do this later, because I gotta go. Or I was gonna end stream after 2 hours. And it's a minute 59. I don't understand, bruh. It was working fine before. Now it's not. It's like, it's setting it, but it's not setting it back properly. Which is weird. Okay, when you do this, you should apply registered properties. You should get the default property of each one. Include that. Maybe this would be the solution. I don't know, but I gotta go. That's all for today, guys. I don't know. This is tough. I'll fix this later. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Good stream. Actually had like concurrent viewers this stream, which was cool. Anyways, that's all. Bye, guys.